Well, hello there. Thank you for joining us here at Coolest Life. My name is Tony, and I'm here to take you through another lodge. The lodge today is Old Mission Lodge. Here in Kansas City. Kansas, that is, I believe. If not, I'll put it here somewhere. Yeah. So, Old Mission Lodge, I don't know what their number is. I knew it at one time, but it has escaped me, and I don't see it on the front of their building. But they actually got a cornerstone here from a Scottish Rite Center that was since sold and or torn down and rebuilt. So that's what it is here. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if they have a Scottish Rite that meets here or not. I'm going to find out when I go inside. We'll give you a tour of this building and show you some of the things that are different from this lodge as opposed to other lodges, especially in other jurisdictions. This is only my second lodge in the state of Kansas. So I'm hoping to watch this work because their work is different. Let me tell you. Well, if I get a chance to come visit your lodge, I'll tell you how different their work is here. But I can only discuss that kind of stuff being in a tiled meeting. Anyway, be sure to like and subscribe and come along with me and check out this lodge. Because you're in Irene. Let's say that again, because I don't have bloopers. My whole video is a blooper. so come on in with us, because you're now entering the Coolest Life, Masonic Edition. So this is a Scottish Rite Center, and through those doors there, you could come down. You could slide down a rail. You come all the way down into their what they call a Friendship Hall, and they've got a nice kitchen area. My guess is we're not having dinner down here. They do have a Scottish Rite that meets here. So the Valley of Northeast Kansas, Scottish Rite, and they got a nice big picture of the rock quarry for the building King Solomon's Temple. And they've also got some items on the side which may or may not be used in degree work. In fact, here's one of pot of incense. Ooh, aren't those nice? Those are nice. That's a little nicer than slides, isn't it? And there's got the Noah's Ark in it. And they got several of them going around the room. As you can see, they all light up individually. So nice touch. So as you come up in the main entrance, you go downstairs where we just were. Nice picture of GW. Love these things. These are cool. I got a nice office there representing Scottish Rite, like some of their officers. And this is a picture of Albert Pike there at the end. Influential person in Scottish Rite. Nice entryway. I guess they haven't set up for the meeting yet, or they have a sign-in book there. We're going inside the lodge room. Before we go in, I want you to see this door knocker here. It just kind of hangs here with gravity. But it's not touching. Check out this peephole. You can move it. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a peephole like that. Good news, we are inside. And I just closed that door because we just finished up a lodge meeting, and they were nice enough. To let me to let everything stay, because there's another lodge that meets in here also on a different night. So they normally would take the regalia down, but you can see it's still up here. And check out this column. Never seen one shaped like this. It's like two pyramids up and down, but everything matches. See how nice it matches? It's got the angles on it. They got some lily work around it. Constellation. Nice. I should be scared about touching anything like this, because sometimes you touch things like this and the thing falls off, and I don't want anything to fall. I don't see any logos on his chair for the senior warden. Like the gavel. Good looking gavel. And there's another one, his brother. They are on a caster, so they can move those. Sometimes they'll move those, especially in the fellowcraft degree. I think, maybe. I've never seen the degree work, so I technically don't know. But if they wanted to move them into fellowcraft degree or any degree, they could. So that's nice. I don't see a door knocker on this side. They do have this here because there's a Scottish Rite that meets here. So a lot of times you'll see this as the typical Scottish Rite, or in this case, this is a York Rite. It's got right here. They'll have a triangular shaped altar here is what they do. So they'll swap it out with the other one. And you can see me move this with confidence. So this is definitely all York Rite. You got chapter and council on each side of there. And they got some kind of working tools there. I thought I might have seen the commandery one there, but not so much. Good seating here on the side. Look, they are comfortable. They're not the wooden backs or anything like that. They've got extra pieces here because there is a Eastern Star that meets here too, and they'll take these out and put them on the floor. Ooh, what's that? Nice sword, York Rite sword. No, 32nd degree. So that would be a Scottish Rite sword. I'm trying to get it to come in focus. Here we go. I'm going to do this. There you go. Nice. I don't think I've seen one of those before. Got a Roomba doing the floor. More lodges should have one of those. I actually have one in my RV. So you get your rough ashlar here, and you get your smooth ashlar over there in the corner. Here's where the senior deacon would sit. Just like in the other Kansas lodge, he's facing inward. He's not facing the altar. Their treasurer was sitting here, and he is using a gavel. And that's the same picture we just saw in our last lodge we looked at, but he is actually holding a setting maul. This is probably the most common picture I see of George Washington in most lodges, is this one here. But it's a nice altar. It matches the other altar. They also have a podium that matches that, so if they do any kind of lecture, like we just had someone give a Masonic lecture. He actually used 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. He talked about it. He actually spoke from here. And there is a secretary's desk. Oh, there's a ballot box. Old Mission Lodge number 153. Couldn't remember that from the beginning, could I? And they have a ballot box here. We've seen one of these before. This is the wider one. You don't see, most of them are not quite this wide, but we just saw one in the lodge. I think he's missing his little door handle there. I guess that's what that's supposed to be like. That it's just a little notch hole. And it looks just like the one we just saw at that last lodge. Nice. I love ballot boxes. All your major decisions are made through this ballot box, yay or nay, and it's secret. And you're not supposed to discuss it afterwards either. And here's where their chaplain sat. I don't normally see chaplains sitting on the side. Normally there's a chair out here for most chaplains, but they have theirs sitting on the side. And you get your junior warden here. Again, everything matches. Nice girthy gavel there. And look, he's got two. Did you see that? He's got like a waterfall or stream here. He's got a sheaf of wheat and then, of course, an ear of corn. Notice I didn't say ears of corn. It's an ear of corn. Suspended right there. They've got some other pieces of furniture. I think they use those for other York Rite bodies or what have you. And last but not least, we have the altar. Here's their, they use this staff. And here's a nice, some jurisdictions, they will turn their lights on one by one for a particular reason. Others, that's more like Georgia. You just hit one button, they all come on. And then you also notice that it has to the left of the altar, not the right. Excuse me. This is a standard Bible. I see this a lot, especially if it's got a Masonic logo on it. You would think immediately it's a Masonic Bible. It also says right here, the building of Solomon's temple. York Rite. Good stuff. This is relatively new too, which is why it flows very well. Always close it with reverence. Gosh, did I put that back right? I don't think I did. I'm gonna put it back like that, and maybe they'll forgive me. I'll have to check this video. I do love the Masonic logo on the front or back, depending on how you put it. This lodge does face their Bible that way. Other jurisdictions might turn that Bible around so that it faces the worshipful master. Not many, I would say most do not. Most have their Bible sitting this way because this is where the senior deacon addresses it. And you want him to look at it as he does it. But sometimes they'll open the Bible and they'll actually spin it around so the worshipful master could read it if he wanted to walk down. Beautiful lodge room. It's good size. Good size. Love the 3 steps. Everything's in great condition. If you ever find yourself in Kansas City and you want to go to a lodge, come on over to the Kansas side, not the Missouri side, here in Kansas City, and check out Old Mission Lodge number 153 here in Kansas City. Beautiful lodge, great fellowship. They even let me speak a little bit about some of my travels. I try to do that when I'm visiting lodges. I talk about the difference in the work that I can't discuss with you unless you're a Mason. I can definitely not discuss with it on a video like this. So come on out and join these brothers. I'm gonna let you go. Be sure to like and subscribe. You know, all the subscribers I can get, let me tell you, and watch all the videos all the way through if you would. I really appreciate that. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. Hope to see you down the road. Maybe I'll see you at your lodge, because you're now leaving the coolest life, Masonic edition.